What's up YouTube, HPJ here, and I'm coming at you guys with my next archetype video. We're going back to the hero archetype to talk about another sub archetype within the heroes, and that is the Destiny heroes. The Destiny heroes, just like the Elemental heroes, were used by one of the many duelists within the Yu-Gi-Oh anime and manga, and that happens to be Aster Phoenix. Aster Phoenix's deck consists of these monsters, and for the most part, the Destiny heroes were attached to him even since his birth. For when he got the chance to duel, these cards were given to many of these cards were given to him by his father, and through the anime series, he did have to retrieve two of his biggest assets, Destiny Hero Plasma, I believe, and in Destiny in Dragoon, which are told within the Yu-Gi-Oh series of how he ended up getting these monsters. For the most part, the Destiny heroes consist of dark attribute warrior type monsters, which fit, which is crazy because elemental heroes consisted of uh four no, I'm sorry, not four, all six attributes, while this one's relegated to only one. The look of the Destiny heroes, of course, is similar to many of the anti-heroes we know within comic books and stuff like that. Also, the claim that the Destiny heroes are also have some appeal to British lore in terms of their heroes in ghouls and anti-heroes and stuff like that. Also to note about the hero archetype, many of the monsters themselves are not actually referred to as what they're referred to here in the TCG. Many of them have the addition of the word guy added to their name. Some had their names completely changed just due to censorship and also due to the lore behind them. If you want more information, I will definitely leave a link to the Yu-Gi-Oh wiki, which has a ton of this information here because it would just expand the video any longer than it already wanted to be. So, without further ado, you guys, we're going to get started, and we're going to start off with Destiny Hero Dogma, level 8 Dark Attribute Warrior type monster. Dogma's effect is this card cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned from your hand by attributing 3 monsters, including 1 Destiny Hero. Once a turn, while you control this face-up card during your opponent's standby phase, after you summon this card this way, half your opponent's life points. This is the highest attack and defense stated Destiny Hero within the main deck. Next up is Destiny Hero Plasma, known in the LCG as Destiny Hero Blood D. This level 8 Dark Attribute Warrior type monster has the effects similar to Dreadmaster in terms of, Dogma in terms of summon. It cannot be normal summon or set. Must special summon from your hand by tributing 3 monsters. While this card remains face up on the field, negate all your opponent's monster effects. Once a turn, you target one monster your opponent controls and equip that card to this one, maximum of 1. This card gains half of the original attack of the monster it is equipped with by its effect. Next up is Destiny Hero Dread Master, another level 8 Dark Attribute Warrior type monster. This monster's effect is it can be summoned by Clock Tower Prison. Destroy all monsters you control except for Destiny Heroes. After that, you can special summon up to 2 Destiny Hero monsters from your graveyard. After this card is special summoned for the rest of the turn, Destiny Hero monsters you control cannot be destroyed, and and you take no battle damage. The attack and defense of this monster is the combined total of all the attack of all the other Destiny Hero monsters you control. This monster does equate to the field spell Clock Tower Prison. For we'll go over that right now. Clock Tower Prison field spell. Once a turn during your opponent's standby phase, you can place 1 clock counter on this card. If this card has 4 or more clock counters on it, you take no battle damage uh, at all. Then, if this card is destroyed, you can special summon. Well, it has 4 or more clock towers. Clock counters on it. You can special summon 1 Destiny Hero Dreadmaster from your hand or deck. Then we have Destiny Hero Dasher, level 6 Dark Attribute Warrior type monster. His effect is you can tribute one other monster you control once a turn to give this card 1000 attack until the end of the turn. At the end of the battle phase, switch this monster into defense position. One time only while this card is in your graveyard and you draw During your standby phase, you can reveal the cards you draw. If that card is a monster, you can summon that monster from your hand. You can only use this effect of Destiny Hero Dasher once while it's in the graveyard, and it can only be used and it can only be activated and resolved while he's in the graveyard. Next up is Destiny Hero Double Dude. This card can attack. This card cannot be social summoned. This card can attack twice during each of your battle phases. During your standby phase, after this card was destroyed and sent to the graveyard. No, destroyed in the graveyard during your standby phase, you special summon it. Special summon two Double Dude tokens. Warrior Dark Attribute level 4, 1000 attack and defense. This card must be in your graveyard to activate and resolve its effect. Next up is Destiny Hero Malicious, level 6 Dark Attribute Warrior type monster, 800 attack and defense. This monster's effect reads: you can banish this card from your graveyard to summon one Destiny Hero Malicious from your deck. Destiny Hero Malicious is one of the few Destiny Hero monsters to be limited by the Forbidden Limited list. For this card was actually at 2 for a long period of time due to how much brokenness was attached to Destiny Hero Malicious. Next up is Destiny Hero uh, Dynatag. This monster's effect reads: during your damage calculation, if you were to take battle damage, click effect. You can discard this card from your hand to take no battle damage. But all players on the field take 1,000 points of damage. After such, you can banish this card from your graveyard and target one Destiny Hero monster you control, and it gains 1,000 attack until the end of your opponent's next turn. Then we have Destiny Hero Celestial. This monster's effect is when this card declares an attack, you can target one face-up spell card your opponent controls and destroy it. And if you do, inflict 100 points of damage to your opponent. While you have no cards in your hand except the turn this card was sent to the except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can manage this card in one Destiny Hero from your graveyard to draw 2 cards. You can use this effect of Destiny Hero Celestial once per turn. Next up is Destiny Hero Drill Dirt. No, Drill Dark. This monster effect reads: when this card is normal or special summon, you can summon one Destiny Hero monster from your hand with the attack equal to or less than this card's attack on the field. You use this effect of Destiny Hero Drill Dark once per turn. When this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage to your opponent. Next up is Destiny Hero Decider. Level 5 or higher monsters your opponent control cannot target this card for an attack. You can only use each of the following effects of Destiny Hero Decider once per duel. If this card is normal or social summon, you can you can add one hero monster from your graveyard to your hand during the end phase of this turn. When a card or effect is activated that will inflict damage to you while this card is in your graveyard, click effect. Return this card to your hand, and if you do, make that damage 0. Next up is Destiny Hero Draw Hand. This monster's effect is: if this card is special summoned by the effects of a hero monster, you can make each player draw 1 card. During the next standby phase after this card was sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card from your graveyard, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use each effect of Destiny Hero Draw Hand once per turn. Next up is Destiny Hero Diamond Dude. This monster's effect is: you can excavate the top card of your deck, and if it's a normal spell, you can send it to the graveyard. Otherwise, place it on the base of that card on the bottom of the deck. During your main phase of your next turn, you can activate the effects of the spell card in your graveyard, even if this card is no longer on the field. Then we have Destiny Hero Dunker, level 4 Dark Attribute Warrior type monster. Its effect is: you can send one Destiny Hero card from your hand to the graveyard, inflict 500 points of damage to your opponent. Then we have Destiny Hero Fearmonger. During your standby phase, if this card is in your graveyard because it was destroyed in battle and sent to the graveyard since your last standby phase, you can target one Destiny Hero monster in your graveyard except for Destiny Hero Fearmonger and special summon that. Next, we have Destiny Hero Defender. During each of your opponent's standby phases, your opponent draws 1 card. This card must be face up in defense position to activate and resolve its effect. Then we have Destiny Hero Captain Tenacious. This monster's effect is during your standby phase, you can target one Destiny Hero monster in your graveyard that is destroyed by battle since your last standby phase. And if you control this face of a card, when that target was destroyed, you can special summon that target. Destiny Hero Doom Lord effect target once per turn you can target one monster your opponent controls, banish that target. You cannot declare an attack the turn you activate this effect. You must control this face up attack position card to activate and resolve the effect. The banished monster returns to your opponent's side of the field in the same battle position and during your second standby phase after activation. Next up is Destiny Hero Dread Servant. If this card is normal summon, you can place one clock counter uh, in each clock tower prison. When this card is destroyed by battle in Sunset Area, you can target one spell attack card you control and destroy it. Next up is Destiny Hero Blade Master. During your opponent's battle phase, you can discard this card from your hand. Just target all face up Destiny Hero monsters you control. Gain 800 attack until the end of its phase. Then, we have Destiny Hero Departed. During your standby phase, if this card is in your graveyard, special summon it in face-up attack position on your opponent's side of the field. If this card is destroyed by battle, and banish it instead of sending it to the graveyard. You can only use the effect of this card this card to the grave. If a card effect would send this card to the graveyard, you can banish it instead. Next up is Destiny Hero Disc Commander. This monster's effect this cannot be special summoned from the graveyard to turn this sent to the graveyard. If this card is special summoned from the graveyard, draw two cards. You'll use this effect of Destiny Hero Disc Commander once per tool. Destiny Hero Disc Commander is the only Destiny Hero that had a massive errata due to the card being forbidden in the Yu-Gi-Oh game since 2007. The crazy thing about the Destiny Hero Disc Commander is that its original effect was it allowed it to be special summoned, and when you did, you drew two cards. There was no restriction on how many times you could special summon this card, I believe. And I also believe that was part of the reason why this card was forbidden, because there are a lot of tribute decks at the time that could take advantage of it, i.e., like a perfect circle monarchs. Next up is Destiny Hero Dreamer. This effect is during damage calculation if a Destiny Hero monster battles and this card is in your graveyard, you can set summon this card. If you do, your monster cannot be destroyed by battle. And also, you take no battle damage from that battle. If this card was set summoned this way, banish this card when it leaves the field. You only use this effect of Destiny Hero Dreamer once per turn. And then the last monster in the main deck is Destiny Hero Dark Angel. If you have three or more Destiny Hero monsters in your graveyard, you can discard this card from your hand and target one Destiny Hero monster in your graveyard, special summon it to your opponent's side of the field in defense position. If a spell or trap card you control activates and withdraws, negate the effect, and if you do, negate the effect, and if you do, or if it did not have an effect, destroy that card during your standby phase. You can banish this card and one Destiny Hero monster from your graveyard. Each player chooses one normal spell in their deck and places it on top of their deck. Then we have a support monster outside of the heroes for the Destiny Heroes. This is D Cubed. This card When this card is normal summoned, it is treated as a Destiny Hero while face up on the field. You can use each of the following effects of D Cubed once per turn. You can discard up to two cards, such as summon one D Cubed from your hand, deck, or graveyard, equal to the number discarded. Also, for the rest of the turn, you cannot normal summon or special summon other monsters except Destiny Heroes. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can send one Destiny Hero monster from your deck to the graveyard. This monster has a resemblance to Rothweiler, who is part of the Elemental Hero support. Then we have the fusion monsters. We have Destiny End Dragoon, one Destiny Hero Plasma, one Destiny Hero Dogma. A fusion summon of this monster can only be done with the above fusion material. Once a turn, you can target one monster your opponent controls, destroy that target. While this card is face up, if it was face up, I'm sorry, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack it had on the field. You cannot conduct battle phase the turn you activate this effect. Once a turn during your standby phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can banish one Destiny hero and summon this card to the field. Destiny in Dragoon, of course, has amalgamations of both Destiny Hero Plasma and Dogma. Then we move on to Destiny Hero Dystopia. Needs one Elemental Hero Fusion monster and one Destiny Hero monster, one Destiny Hero Fusion monster. If this card is Fusion Summon, you can add one Fusion. This card, yeah, was Fusion Summon. You can Fusion Summon one Fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or side of the field as Fusion material. Once a turn, um, click effect, you can target one monster on the field and make it unavailable to be destroyed by battle or card effects. If you do, either player takes any down damage uh, from an attack that involves that monster for the rest of the turn until the effects last until the end of the turn. Uh, so pretty much you make sure that monsters cannot be. You take no damage from a monster that's on the field. Next up is Destiny Hero Dystopia. Two Destiny Hero monsters. If this card is special summon, you can target one level 4 or lower Destiny Hero monster in your graveyard and inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack of the equal to the target's attack. If this card's current attack is different from its original attack, except during the damage step, quick effect, you can target one card on the field, destroy it. And if you do, this card's attack becomes equal to the attack of the original attack. Um, yeah, because equal to the original attack of the destroyed card. You only use each effect of Destiny Hero Dystopia once per turn. Then the last of the Destiny Hero fusion monsters is Destiny Hero um, Dangerous. One Destiny Hero monster, one Dark Effect monster. Quick effect, you can discard one card from your hand and send one Destiny Hero monster from your hand to the graveyard. And if you do, Destiny Hero monsters you control gain 200 attack. For each Destiny Hero monster in the graveyard until the end of the turn, you'll use this effect of Destiny Hero Dangerous once per turn. So, with all those done, we go on to all the spells and traps. We have Destiny Draw. Discard one Destiny Hero card, draw two cards. This card was also semi-limited for a good portion of time within the Yu-Gi-Oh series. It's the only spell card of the Destiny Heroes to ever be hit by the official in by the TCG and OCG's Forbidden Limited list. Next up is Fusion Destiny. Fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck that lists a Destiny Hero monster as material by using monsters from your hand or deck as fusion material, but destroy it during the end phase of the next turn. Also, for the rest of the turn, after this card resolves, you can access to summon any monsters there for Dark Hero monsters. Uh, you activate one Fusion Destiny per turn. Then we have the next card, which is Over Destiny. Over Destiny's effect is you can get one Destiny Hero monster in your graveyard. Special summon one Destiny Hero monster from your deck whose level is less than or equal to half of that target's, but destroy it during the end phase of the turn. Next up is the Spirit. Special summon one level 4 or lower Destiny Hero monster from your hand. You must not control any face of Destiny Hero monsters to activate and resolve this effect. Next up is Deformation. This each time a face of Destiny Hero monster you control is destroyed, place 1D counter on this card for each of those monsters. When you normal or special summon a monster during your main phase, you can send this card with 2 or more counters to the graveyard to add up to 2 cards from your deck or graveyard to your hand with the same name as that monster. Then we have Cyclone Boomerang only equipped to a Destiny Hero monster. At the end of the damage step, if this equipped monster attacks, target one spell or target card on the field and destroy it. This is akin to Destiny Hero Wild Heart Cyclone Boomerang. Then we have the field spell, Dark City. When a Destiny Hero monster attacks, its attack is lower than your opponent's. Than the attack of the target monster. The attacking monster gains 100 attack during damage calculation only. This card is in resemblance to the field spell Skyscraper, but this doesn't. Yeah, similar effects to the field spell Skyscraper. And then, of course, we've already talked about Clock Tower and Prison. Next up, for all the child cards, we have the counter. When a Destiny Hero monster you control is targeted by an effect, destroy the attacking monster. D Fortune. When your opponent declares an attack, banish one Destiny Hero monster from your graveyard and end the battle phase. Then we have Destiny Mirage. If a Destiny Hero monster you control is destroyed and sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card effect, special summon to your side of the field all Destiny Hero monsters that were destroyed and sent to the graveyard this turn. D Fusion. Fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters you control as fusion material. And if you do, it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect this turn. Only Destiny Hero monsters can be used as fusion material for the fusion summon using this card's effect. Then we have the trap card, Destiny Signal. When a monster you control is destroyed in battle and sent to the graveyard, you can summon one level 4 or lower Destiny Hero monster from your hand or deck. Then we have D Chain. Target one Destiny Hero monster you control. Equip that monster with this card. It gains 500 attack, and if it is destroyed, if it destroys a monster by battle and sends to the graveyard, inflict 500 points of damage to your opponent. D Shield. When attacking Destiny Hero monster you control, ends control is to target it for an attack, you can change it to defense position and equip this card too. The equipped monster cannot be destroyed by battle. Then we have D Time. When a face-up elemental hero monster you control would be you control leaves the field, you can add one Destiny Hero monster from your deck to your hand, whose level is equal to or less than the elemental hero monster's original level. Then the last card, of course, is the Tactics. During your standby phase, you can target. During your standby phase, if you have all hero monsters you control, gain 400 attack. Even if this card leaves the field. If a level 8 or higher Destiny Hero monster you control or Destiny Dragoon is special summoned to your field, except during the damage step, you can banish this as one card from your opponent's hand at random, field, or graveyard. If this card is in your selling child card zone, is destroyed by a card effect, you can add one Destiny Hero monster from your deck to your hand. You'll use each effect of the Tactics once per turn. And the last card to talk about, of course, is the Extra Hero Cross Crusader. Link to bottom left, bottom right. 600 attack, Dark Attribute, Warrior link monster, two warrior monsters. If this card is linked summon, you target one Destiny Hero monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You can tribute one Destiny Hero monster to add one hero monster with a different name from your deck to your hand. You can use each effect of extra hero Cross Crusader once per turn. Also, you cannot special summon monsters the turn you activate either of this card's effect except hero monsters. And that pretty much covers all of the monsters here for the Destiny Heroes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. It doesn't cover all the cards because I think we didn't. But if I did, Elemental Stratos and Elemental Hero Absolute Zero. Elemental Hero Stratos can search for the Destiny Heroes, and then Elemental Hero Absolute Zero can use any hero monster for his fusion summon. That does include the Destiny Heroes because they have the capital letters. They have a full capital word of hero in their name, and then the additional water monster. So that pretty much clears all of the hero cards and all of the things for the Destiny Hero archetype. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will also hit you guys with that link for all the information about the Destiny Heroes from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll catch you next time. HPJ signing out. Take care.